Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I should start actually doing like scheduling in advance so that people can like get a reminder. Maybe that might help out my visibility just a smidgen. You'll notice that the camera is surprisingly really good today, and that's because I went through the effort of using my iPhone and setting it up. And that's because I got to open my stickers today and I filmed an unboxing, so I had to set up my phone camera anyway. But then I dismantled it all because the phone was faced at the desk. But since I had my phone out anyway, I was like, yeah, you know what, we'll run the tripod. I've got some green light shining from behind the phone so it neutralizes my naturally red face. Yeah. So, your boy is back on the job hunt. So I got fired last week on Friday. I had canceled Wavy Wednesday a couple days before because I've been having a rough time. I don't know if it's my disorder, I don't know what it is, or like just the sinus issues. There's just something happening that's just making me feel rough. I'm feeling a bit better today. I spent some time yesterday just kind of like sitting with myself and just being like, whatever you can get done is a step forward. Whatever you can get done is a step forward. Like, I was not able to handle the messiness in the kitchen yesterday. Like, mentally, I could not rock it. So instead I did a little bit of job hunting work, so to speak. I managed to apply for unemployment, but there was like this long questionnaire that you have to fill out, and you have to like click a checkbox. Yes, I understand that I'll be frauding the government if I don't report that I've made any income. Yes, I understand. On and on and on. So, but I did manage to get on unemployment. And that's going to be $200 a week, which is like less than half of what I was making at my job. Not great, but you know, at least I'm not bleeding quite as much. The reason I got fired is because I called in. As you guys know, I've been dealing with sinus issues. My ear has been hurting. It's been rough out there, dude. And I was feeling nauseous and I threw up one morning and I was like, hey, I'm a biohazard. I have to call in. And because I didn't get a doctor's note, that was one too many times and I was fired. So, yep, your boy is back on the grind today. So, that's what we're doing. Yeah. Let's go ahead and start with a 25. I've got a pizza in the oven, so you guys are gonna see me hop up here in like a couple minutes to get it out. I am starving. I had a pretty decent lunch. I had a good wrap, but that was 4 hours ago. 5 hours ago, actually. 5 hours is a long time to go without food, so good on me for listening to my body and realizing that I'm hungry. I'm gonna need food again before I go to sleep after this pizza, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Enough dawdling.
so bright with you. Everything feels right. Neon lights make the night so bright with you. Everything feels right. Neon lights make the night so bright with you. Everything feels right. Neon lights make the night so bright with you. Everything feels right. Neon lights make the night so bright with you. Neon lights make the night so bright with you. Everything feels right. Neon lights make the night so bright with you. Everything feels right. Neon lights make the night so bright with you. Everything feels right. that you're waiting. Cyberpunk, it's incredible future fun. It's not your down in this defense to give the same sound from the past that you're waiting. Cyberpunk, it's incredible future fun. It's not your down in this defense to give the same sound from the past that you're waiting. Cyberpunk, it's incredible future fun. It's not your down in this defense to give the same sound from the past that you're waiting. Cyberpunk, it's incredible future fun. It's not a sound in the radio. That's not waiting for a wave. It doesn't wait for a wave. This isn't waiting for a wave. It's not a sound in the radio. That's not waiting for a wave. It doesn't wait for a wave. This isn't waiting for a wave. It's not your down in this defense to give the same sound from the past that you're waiting. Cyberpunk, it's incredible future fun. It's not your down in this defense to give the same sound from the past that you're waiting. Cyberpunk, it's incredible future fun. It's not your down in this defense to give the same sound from the past that you're waiting. Cyberpunk, it's incredible future fun. It's not your down in this defense to give the same sound from the past that you're waiting. Cyberpunk, it's incredible future fun. Down in this defense to give the same sound from the
Okay. Let me turn that music down just a bit. I do kind of wish that I had, like, presets on OBS. I'm sure there's a way that I can do it, but, like, I'm too lazy to be that tech savvy, you know? That's something that I don't think the older generation gets, is that, like, yeah, sure, maybe I'm tech savvy, but that doesn't mean that I want to pretend to be. Well, we have one concurrent viewer, and the analytics say that they just got here. But the analytics also say that the average view duration is 29 minutes and 40 seconds. And also lists there being 0 views. So I think the funk that I was in 2 weeks ago might just be due to YouTube being weird. Anyway, hello to the singular viewer, or perhaps maybe even more. We are now doing the Pomodoro method. We're in the break time. That was a good burner pomo. It wasn't, like, the most intense. I just did a little bit of light cleaning. My entire dresser is clear here. Ooh, I can actually put the boxes on display now. Today is day 31 without any nicotine. Which, like, I'd ask if you guys are proud of me, but I don't care because I'm proud of me, and also I got stickers. So here's box number 1, and box number 2, and box number 3. Oh my god, it's so exciting. Unfortunately, the, like, front edge doesn't stick all the way down. I think that it's just because they were, like, they were pretty packed, pretty tight. But yeah, look at that. I'm gonna have a stack all the way to the ceiling someday. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but you know. I'm sure there are people that have been subscribed to Hubman and Chub Girl since the second that they started doing these subscription boxes. It would be kind of fun to try and get every single box. I don't know if they're gonna bring every single design out of the vault. You know? Like, some of those designs are probably gone forever, but, like, I don't know, there's a couple of box sets that I'd like to get at some point. The Lavender Honey Bees, that's a really cute set. So on and so forth. Sorry, you guys will have to forgive me, I have hiccups. What do we want to listen to next? Probably some more Stevie Sphere. Just because I don't want to change too much. I guess we'll go with You're My Toy, literally. Yeah, I don't know. I got to open up those stickers today, so I did film a unboxing, which is really exciting. I've never actually filmed one of those before, so, like, don't I feel special? It's an hour and a half long because I'm opening 3 different deluxe boxes. No, I've got to cut some of it down, but, like, yeah. I'll tell you what, I don't know who's watching or if they're going to be sticking around for a little bit, but we'll probably do a 10-minute, oh, well, they're gone. And the average view duration updated to be 24 seconds with 1 view. YouTube, figure your shit out, please. I would greatly appreciate it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter who is watching then. We're gonna do a 50-minute promo and then a 10-minute break, and I'll just ramble about stickers for 10 minutes, and then we'll close out the night with a 25. Because I'm determined to make tonight a 4-treat night. We've only got so many treats in here, and, like, honestly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 3.5 hours. I don't know if I can run for 3.5 hours. Well, we'll see. I'm definitely going to make tonight a 4-treat night. And then we'll still probably restock this. Man, how's that gonna work though? Because I usually choose my treats during the filming of Manic Monday. Questions, curious, strange. I don't know, the timer's off, so I'll figure that out at a different time, I guess. Okay. Let's go for a 50. And then I'll do stretch. Awesome. Alright. See ya. Okay. You know, I don't actually know if I remember resetting the music to whatever setting it was before. And honestly, yeah. Anyway, 2-minute break. Okay. I am glad that our timer friend told us to stretch, because I genuinely do need it. My tailbone specifically is having some issues, it seems, but like, I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do about that. Other than just stretch it. I think I finished doing what I needed to do on the... Oof, the music is loud. I think that I finished doing what I need to do on the unemployment site, so I moved to just looking for jobs. If a civil servant of Tulsa County happens to be watching now or in the future, somebody who is working for Employ Oklahoma is not doing their job properly. There are a couple of jobs on there that will say, no experience required, or experience 0 to 2 years, and then you click open it, and you think, okay, I have all the education I need for this job, I may even be a little bit more experienced than what they are saying that they need. And you hit apply, and then you say, oh shit, I needed a link for my own spreadsheet, my own documentation. And you track down and you find the listing. You go to jobs applied, and then you go back to the search function because the jobs applied won't let you click the link. So you go back to the search function and you find the job and you click the link and you look at it and you realize that they want someone with 8 years of experience. Even though someone, somewhere, who was putting the job in the Employ Oklahoma database put down that it only needs 0 to 2 years of experience. So, like, that's a little frustrating. I don't think that I've heard anyone complain about people complaining about how hard it is to get a job. I think everyone's pretty understanding that it's difficult to get a job. But people's time being wasted like that certainly isn't making it any better. So, yeah. See if anyone is on. I took a couple of sneak peeks at my analytics over time. Yeah, no, the only... Oh, well, no, okay, apparently we did have a view within the last 10 minutes. Or at least that's what my analytics are showing me. But it's also telling me that I only have one view, so, like... I don't know. Does life have a meaning anymore? Really, I don't think that it does. I'm tired. I'm definitely gonna go for one more 25 though, because, like, I'm pretty determined to make this a 4-treat night. I haven't had a 4-treat night in a hot second. And I've been missing quite a few Wavy Wednesdays, so, like, I need to just buckle down and do it. And what better time than when I'm job hunting? There's an opening at the library. I'm guessing that there's a new branch of the library opening up down in the Greenwood district. Or at least that's kind of what I gathered from reading the job description, so that's kind of exciting. Clearly if somebody who's, like, closer in that area, or is more in that community, wants that job, then they should have it. Like, it should not go to me. But I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring anyway, and I'm gonna bring what I can bring. It's the first time that I've seen a library job that doesn't require any, like, experience or degrees, though, so interesting. I'm not sure really where else to go from here. I'm gonna continue following the job lead spreadsheet that I got from Family and Children's Services and see where that gets me. Beyond that, I don't know. We were going to talk about stickers, and no one's here to stop me from talking about stickers. So I guess I'll talk about stickers. Haha! I can quickly show you guys the die cuts. Sticker welding. That being said, one of these might go on my Atlas water bottle, because I've got an Atlas bottle. But these are like really good high quality stickers. I mentioned in the video that I took today that like I can't speak to the durability. Like I can't necessarily say for certain that this is going to last through the dishwasher, but the people at Hubman and Chip Girl say that they will. So like, and genuinely, if any sticker were to do it, it would be this one. Like these are very high quality vinyl stickers. They feel so like a little ladybug. Oh my god. I'm gonna leave a little flavor. I wonder which one I should put on my water bottle. This one is supposed to be a dragonfly, but I could see it being kind of a little lightning bug type. So I think we'll go with that one. And we'll put it right there, maybe? Maybe just like right there. Yeah. Something like that. I don't have any fingernails. I clipped my nails the night before I got fired because I had shattered my nail the day before I got fired. And I was like, I don't want to go to work and do that again with the rest of my nails, so I clipped them. Only to get fired. It's fine. Alrighty. So that boyo is on there. Hopefully he stays intact. They do seem to be pretty durable. So yeah. I think that is one of the more exciting things about getting the deluxe box is that, or the ultimate boxes rather, is that it does come with those diamonds, which is very exciting. Got a little cow. The blueberry lemons, like, this was, I guess technically the bonus kit was the little critters, because I signed up when they were releasing the blueberry lemon cows. God, it's so cute. I signed up when they were releasing the blueberry lemon cows, but I ended up just using the because I love the critters so much. Should I put that in the back in the footer here? That sounds like a very ace thing that I would do. Crack this boy open. Yep, they're there. So, lemon blueberries. I should go ahead and leave out the memo notes, I think. Yeah. I need to do like minimal editing to that video before I can publish it, but I want to publish it. Tomorrow I think I'll try and film my juniors. So that'll be exciting. And then, ooh, this is the best one. It might go over on the break time a little bit here, but rainbow llamas. It's pretty exciting, actually. The ultimate boxes come with 2 rolls of washi tapes. Which, like, I said this in the video, I'm not, like, massively into washi. But I guess now I am collecting washi. If I get 2 every month and then, you know, the occasional one just happens to end up in my collection and I have 100 rolls of washi tape at the end of the year, oh well. Anyway, here's a little rainbow shooting star. And here's a rainbow. And then here are the ultimate subscription llamas. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5. Excellent. Okay. I will go shove these in my sticker box that I have set aside for the coffee table. Those die cuts surprisingly aren't as big as I was expecting. I was expecting them to be kind of like intimidatingly large, actually. So that's a nice. That's a nice twist. Alright. I guess we're gonna go for another 25. And it is, like, really depressing only seeing one view. Like, it's still shaking me that I'm talking to a screen on my own. I used to not care at all. Like, that used to just be par for the course, but, like, it hurts, I'm not gonna lie. Oh well. Yeah. Alright. 25 more minutes on the clock, and then we're gonna call it a night. Chad, I have a question. Wow, the music has like basically been silent that entire time, huh? Because I never turned it back up. Oops. Anyway, would it be weird for me to apply to Ace Hardware? Because they have a customer service representative position for $18, but I have to imagine it would be weird if you were to call Ace Hardware and you got an answer and the person on the line was like, "Thank you for calling Ace Hardware, this is Ace, how can I help you?" Should I apply anyway, though? I mean, I guess that I should, right? Like, no harm, no foul. But yeah. Let's see if our analytics are looking any better. Rob's not, especially because I did not have music playing at all. I mean, I did, but like, you know what I mean. Alright, well, no views. That's fine. I'm tired. And since I'm sitting here alone, I don't really know. I didn't set a break timer, so like, we're just gonna run it. Yeah. Decent weird Wednesday. Got a good couple of job apps in. I did... How many did I do? Let's see... 2, 3... And then I found a decent one that I'll write a cover letter for tomorrow. So, nice. I don't know what my personal goal is going to be as far as getting job applications in. Because if I just say as many as possible, that's kind of an unattainable goal. A lot of them are possible. I could put in an indefinite amount. So I'm not really sure what my upper limit would be and where I want to shoot for, but to stay on unemployment, you just have to put in 2 a week. I'm obviously going to be putting in more than 2 a week, but yeah. Alright, anyway, yeah, have a good night. I'm gonna go play with stickers after I film Manic Monday. Drive safe. Have a walk. Bye.